All right, we are recording. Welcome everybody to our team call. We can tell we're on the team call because Jerry's cat is now running in front of her, which happens every week. We just wait for it. And we're so excited tonight to have our diamond, Julie Adams, on the call with us. And it just worked out perfectly that we had invited her to be our guest speaker, and then the big reveal happened. So, you know, I know everybody is super pumped up, and we're just so excited to have Julie on with us. So I'm just going to turn it over to Julie, and she will share with us her wisdom.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me on tonight. Some of these things are going to be a repeat, but that's what we need to hear, especially this insane month of Plexus, the biggest month in Plexus history. So obviously the big reveal happened. Hopefully you all had a chance to watch it. Even if you didn't watch it live, you can still register at plexusbigreveal.com, and you can register and you can see the whole thing. So that's not only important for you, that's important for everybody you've ever met in your entire life. People can register to watch this if they are an ambassador. So even your inactive ambassadors are able to either go in on their computer, usually if they have been inactive for less than a year, they can go in and pay their $34.95, just like a membership, remember. It's just paying your membership to be able to buy stuff and to sell things. So they can either go in online. If that does not work, try that first. If that does not work, then talk to Jerry, talk to Barb, talk to me, and we can make sure that we can call in and get that taken care of, because they need to have their $34.95 paid in order to get the email to order their action pack. But you have to be an ambassador to watch the big reveal and to register. Customers cannot do that. So this is a really, really big deal. I know a lot of other people, I know that Barb and Jerry share this with your team. I was reaching out and using Bridget's kind of her magic message that worked really, really well with this, letting people know, hey, this is a big deal. Here's the savings you're going to get. Here's what you can get from the action pack. You need to get on this now. And I had over 20 people in one night, just my inactive level 1, say, I'm in. I want to try it. I've heard it's amazing. So they took their ambassador number. They registered at www.plexusbigreveal.com. And then a couple days later, they've already gotten their emails. So those new people, it seems to be pretty seamless. Where we're getting some hiccups are the people who registered a long time ago. So most people, it just went fine, but we definitely have some outliers that are like they registered, let's say, and by the way, we just got an email. Check your email. They just sent it like 2 minutes ago, and they are giving updates on when you registered and when your products are going to be there. But let's say you registered on August 18th or April 18th. If you registered April 18th and you still have not gotten your email, something is wrong. Either it went to your spam, or you might have transposed a number in your ambassador number. Something is wrong. So if you feel like you registered forever ago and you have not gotten your email to order the action pack yet, you need to let someone know. If you did it later on, if you did it in May, you have to hang tight. There are over 75,000 people who registered initially, and now all of the new people registering, it's just taking time. They're going to be going out throughout the week. But the big issue are the ones that, kind of the ones in the middle, like, whoa, wait a minute, why do I know 10 people who got their link and I never did? That's an issue. So make sure you let us know. We're happy to call in. We're sending these in. They have an IT department working only on this. Plexus is totally aware, and they want to make sure everyone has a chance to get the action pack because it's that incredible. It's that amazing. You can make almost all of your money back with the action pack if you're feeling like, wow, $150 is a lot. It is a lot of money. But if you look at what you get, you're getting 2 slim packs. You're getting 4 trial packs. You're getting a water bottle. You're getting brochures. Like, it's a big deal. And if you use them the way you should be using them, don't give away those trials, you guys. Those trials are a hot commodity. Customers cannot get them yet. Ambassadors are waiting on the edge of their seats to get them. Use them, sell them, and get people in trial groups. I know a lot of us are doing trial groups. I know my personal trial group. I know that Jerry and Barb are doing one separate, but we're all kind of doing the same thing. We are actually letting our trial group be Old Slim. Don't say Old Slim. Original Slim and New Formulated Slim. Because some people are going to buy your trials and they're like, I want in on this. So we are running it, and people are doing different types of slims. Some other people have decided they are selling their original slim, and if someone buys 7 days of that, they're giving 1 stick of the reformulated slim so they can taste it, because we're on that in-between ground now. not a lot of people are going to want to go in and buy the original Slim for the next 6 months. They want the new stuff. But we also have said how different it tastes, and there's some different benefits. So we have to be careful at this time not to make people sit back and wait and do nothing. But that's kind of been our strategy for the 7-day trials, is sell those. Say, oh my gosh, you guys, we have a Slim Edge trial for the first time ever. Who wants it? $25, first one to message me. People will be chomping at the bit to do that. It's brand spanking new. So don't be like, oh, I've tried that before, I never get any bites. You've got the new stuff. You have the stuff that is hard to find. Plexus, they have marketing geniuses, because everyone is like, where's my Slim? I want it right now. And you could sell those and you can make some money. Just off your 4 trials, $25 a piece, you made $100. You paid $150 and you still have 2 full bags of Slim left. Some people are breaking their second bag of Slim down into trials. Some people are selling that whole bag of Slim. I mean, you could totally make all your money back and have potential customers while doing this. So I highly recommend get that action pack. And if you don't want all the other stuff in it, ask somebody on your team and they will pay you for it. I'm telling you, my sister and my mom are ambassadors, but they're wholesale ambassadors. They don't really work the business. I'm like, you two better buy that action pack, and I'm going to buy those trials from you. You keep the Slim. I'm going to buy all the trials because I want those. I want to use those to work my business. So be smart about it. Don't just hoard it all. Hoard it kind of, because we don't know when the next time we'll be able to order will be. So don't give everything away. My rule of thumb right now has been, I have my bag, and then I have, I don't know, like 10 left of the other bag now that have not been samples, because I'm being a little selfish about it because I really, really like it. And I want to make sure that I'm able to order it again. But don't forget, convention is coming. There's more big stuff coming for convention. From what we've heard, there's another product. There are revamps to other products. There's stuff happening. So there's going to be even more excitement and momentum in almost just 2 weeks. And there's going to be more people wanting different things. So it's like the most exciting time of Plexus ever since the day I started. Hands down, no question, in my mind, this is the most momentum and most excitement we've had with Plexus since I joined. And that means same with all of you, because you've all have been here a shorter time than I have, barely. Okay, so big reveal. Now, let me go back to some of the things I shared with these, some teams last week about these. And obviously we're past this date, but these are things that I'm trying, that makes sense to me and that are making sense for some of our newer people. And it's a little bit of a mind shift from what we've been training before. So hopefully we can start trickling this down with all of our teams and really make a difference. So I know we've seen a lot of different challenges where we're asking you to try and meet your PV, 100 PV, by the 5th of every month. Now, it's not always just for a contest. Yeah, it's fun. Let's get it done. Let's knock it out. But here's the real reason. When you're sharing with a new person and you say, girl, you want these products, hit your PV by the 100, hit your PV by the 5th, get your 100 PV, get what you need, and every single thing after that is commission for the rest of the month. You don't have to sweat it. You don't have to meet your PV. You don't have to wait like we used to until the end of the month on the 28th to hope you hit your PV. Like, that's insane. If you're an ambassador, you should want your stuff. Your convenience order should be on, and it should be coming. Mike, my husband, has his convenience order on. It is unconditional. The first of every single month, we get 5 bottles of ProBio 5 because our family goes through 5 bottles of ProBio 5. I take 3 or 4 a night, and all 3 of my kids take 2, 2, and 2 every single day. So that's an automatic. So he hits his PV the first of every single month. Any customers after that are solid commission. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. I make a point to always have my convenience order go out before the 5th, but I change mine up. So make sure that you know and that your ambassadors know how easy it is to change your convenience order. But use it. Don't get in that bind where you're like, oh my gosh, it's the 31st and I forgot to hit my PV, or my husband hasn't done. Like, just get it done. It's called front loading. We want to start front loading our months where our ambassadors, who are active ambassadors, who want these products, there's no reason that we should be placing our own personal order on the 31st. It makes no sense. You should be placing your order on the 1st or the 2nd because we know we love this stuff. We know we need this stuff. And if you already have your PV, everything after that's commission. That is a really securing feeling for a new ambassador. Once I hit my commission, everything after that is just gravy. Like, that's a great feeling to have, and it's a great way to train. So start front loading, make it a standard on your team who's hit their PV by the 5th. It will change your end of the month for sure. You'll know more where you are if you're trying to rank up or if you're trying to help people go silver, whatever that may be. Front loading and getting as many of our ambassadors to hit their PV by the beginning of the month gives us so much time to work through the rest of the month. Okay. Another thing that we've really been talking about, and if you don't have this document, I'm sure that Jerry and Barb do, but it's called 6 Ways in 60 Days. One of our senior Rubies, Julie Borth, made a document that shows the 6 ways that your body should and could start changing in 60 days. This should be a standard that we talk about the second someone signs up. This is not a magic pill. This is not a magic system. We all know that. And I kind of like in a 7-day trial, and I know you guys do 7-day trials, when someone says, oh man, it really wasn't working for me. I'm like, well, yeah, you did it for 7 days. Wait and see what happens next month, or wait and see what happens the next month. I like when they don't get that instant gratification, because that's not what Plexus is. You might notice subtle changes, but if you think you're going to lose 5 pounds in a week, I don't want you on my team, and I don't want you as a customer, because you will get such a false sense of hope. This is one regret I have. I wish I never would have done it, but you can't take it back. When I started doing this, you can tell I was out by a smoky fire all night long. I lost 9 pounds in 2 weeks. Like, that's insane. It's not typical. We were allowed to share that at the time. I shared it. So the blessing of that is so many people wanted to join me because they wanted the exact same thing. So many people said, you're crazy. This stuff does not work. I did not lose 9 pounds in 2 weeks. We need to treat Plexus as a health and wellness system, and weight loss is a small part of that. So the 6 ways in 60 days, if you do not know that, Barb and Jerry will share that on your team page. You'll know that that's just what we talk about. Here are the 6 things. Your skin, your gut. There's a whole list of 6 things that you will start noticing a difference with if you give this a full 60 to 90 days. There's no reason not to. They have a guarantee. So that's huge. Don't let people say, oh, girl, just do it for a month. Come on, just do this for a month. Or just do the trial, see if you like it. The trial is literally a taste test. It's a taste test. It's a routine, and it's to make you drink your water. That's it. You get in the routine of taking it every single day. You get in the routine of starting to up your water, and you hear stories and you learn information. That's what the 7-day trial is. They got to keep going. So it's almost a good thing when they don't feel anything or they don't notice changes in 7 days, because I'm like, well, yeah, you did it for 7 days. That was just the very beginning. Let's go. Let's see what happens next. Okay. Another huge thing that I think we kind of forget about sometimes is meeting 500 PV every month. Make that your goal. Every single month, 500 PV, and not just because commission goes from 15% to 25%. Your new people need to know that if you hit 500 PV every month, you're paying for your own products. That's it. There's no other way around it. If you make 500 PV and you're getting the 25% commission and you have some preferred customer bonuses thrown in there, your products are free. That should be your goal every single month, to hit your 100 PV by the 5th and to meet 500 PV every single month, at least, because you're setting the precedent for what being an ambassador is. Everyone's first goal is to get your products paid for. The rest is gravy. So here's the new thing. I have now made it my challenge. I even have a contest going with my levels 1 through 3 to meet your PV and try and go silver, which means getting 3 new ambassadors with welcome packs, with convenience orders on. That's always going to be a qualifier for my contest from now on. There's no excuse. Their convenience order should be on, or they should have been a retail customer. If they were not planning on getting more than a 30-day supply, they should have been a retail customer. So 500 PV, silver. For me, I'm sick of 30-day months. I'm condensing my months to 15 days. Why not? Why don't I give myself 31 days sometimes? When the back office is crashing, it's 11:45 p.m. No one's ordering. They said they're going to order. You're freaking out. Your stomach hurts. No one's messaging. Why are we giving ourselves that long? I'm going to start making my goal 15 days. But then can you imagine once you hit your goal, the 15th, how much more you have to work with for the rest of the month and how much more productive you can be when the stress is off of meeting that goal? Try it. Don't sell yourself short. Don't think you can't do it. Challenge your team, raise the bar, and try and shorten your month. Why not? It makes sense. And if you don't hit it by the 15th, then shoot for the 20th. Then shoot for the 25th. We have to stop having these end of month crazy contests, great giveaways on the 31st of the month. It's insane because every time we know this, the system crashes. Or Plexus has some kind of sale that ends on a Sunday night. Are you kidding me? No one's there. They can't do anything. So let them do that all they want to because obviously they're a company and they go month end. Like that's how businesses work. My business doesn't have to work that way. So challenge yourself to hit your goals by the 15th. Condense your months and then treat the last 2 weeks as 100% extra effort and see what can happen. You could change your business. I know some jewels who break their month into trimesters, basically, kind of like Brooke Hemingway, how she talks about doing the 7-day trial the second week. The first 10 days is when they work their business. They meet their goals by the 10th. 20 days after that is all team. They have time to work with their team. They have time for book clubs. They have time for getting on Zooms and coaching calls. But those first 10 days, they are hammering down. They're going silver. They're meeting their PV. They're meeting their 500 PV at least. They've met their goals. And then the 20 days, think of what could happen. Think of what some crazy contest you could have had. Or go with silver in 7 days with your team. I don't know why it never dawned on me. I don't need, just because the calendar shows 30 days, why am I giving myself that long? We don't need that long. A lot of us have done this long enough. We know the system, but we just kind of sit back like, whew, man, that end of the month, I can't even take it. I mean, this week, I'm just going to kind of plant some seeds. Like, what? That is so stupid. Don't have your end of the month be crazy. Have your beginning of the month be crazy. Get it done and see what happens the second half. Might sound nuts, but give it a shot. I can promise you it will change your business. Oh, and that all goes back to the stacks. We talk about them all the time. Stacks are 100% going to change your business. If you're doing your stacks, you're growing with either customers or potentials or ambassadors. 100%, there's no doubt in my mind, there's no exception. I can promise you that. If you're not, you might just by chance. Like the odds of that just don't even, it's not even a question. If you do your stacks, you will grow. If you don't, you won't. Period. And that's not about the piece of paper and what you have and the accountability partner, which are all amazing. But if you're not doing the activity on a consistent basis, at least 5 days a week, and I truly only do my stacks Monday through Friday. Weekends are for little things here and there, but that's family time. Like I'm never going to give that up. That's a priority for me. I don't care how many points I get, I won't do it. So I don't expect you to do that. I mean, this should be a balanced game. Our president always talks about balance. We have to find it. And I found that a year and a half ago when I started work hours, business hours. Like unless, I mean, no one's gonna die if they don't hear back from me the 4 hours when my kids are home from school because they don't have Plexus. They're not going to die. Like that's what I had to really tell myself, like knock it off, put your phone in the other room and be present with your family. So don't make this that. But if you truly understand your stacks and you find one that works for you, they're all different versions. Don't use mine if you just started. Don't use Barb's if you just started. Find one that you friend a new person. You reach out to a new person. You post on Facebook a personal post and a Plexus post. Something little that you consistently do in a routine every single day. Mine take 20 minutes. I'm fast at everything I do. So yours might take a half an hour. But there's no reason on this planet that it should take an hour or more to do your stack. Sit down, focus, shut your door, throw your kids out, do it for 20 minutes, knock it out and be done. It will change your business. You can have all the excuses in the world, but it's not going to help you. I don't know what else to tell you. Like I have so many people who are like, I'm just not growing. I don't know what to do. My first question is, do you do your stacks every single day? And there's a pause. Every single time. Because if you're friending 5 people a day every single day for months on end, you're reaching out cold to people every single day, months on end, your business will grow. It's not even a question. It will grow. And people always say, oh, well, Julie, you're a diamond, you're blah, blah, blah. It's almost harder. I'm not even kidding you. Like, your pool starts to get a little smaller. But since I have started friending people every single day since November, new people, what month is it? So I do 5 a day, 30. Oh yeah, totally. Like, I'm getting close to 1,000 new people. Every single new customer and ambassador that I've had since January has been brand spanking new. Those people didn't know me from Adam before January. But I've made an effort, a consistent effort. And if you talk to anybody who consistently does their stacks, their PV is where they want it to be or going higher. They've planted those seeds since November, January, whenever they started. They're coming to fruition now. People's 7-day trials are blowing up with these brand new people who see their posts now. All my 7-day trial people are brand new people that I friended. They're like, oh, what's that pink drink? Because they're a new audience. You can only have so many friends and family that you actually, truly have known your whole life. If you don't broaden your network, you will stall out. So do it. Be bold. But consistently work your business. And I'm not asking for you to sacrifice your family, your work. Everyone has crazy lives. Some people have crazier than others. Multiple jobs, thousands of kids, crazy husbands, single moms. Like, there's the whole gamut on our team. But the ones who want it and make it a priority get it done, and it shows. So you need to be honest with yourself. Am I doing all I can be doing within balance of my family and my life to grow my business? And I know you know that feeling right now. Like, you know if you are. And you know if you're like, oh man, she totally just caught me. Because it will change it. And we're not asking for everything. We're not asking for every single call, every single 3-way call, every single everything. But work your own business with your stacks. Work your level 1 personal business every single day, and your business will change. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just a very straightforward person. So if you want to get it done, I don't want to hear all the crap reasons why you can't get it done. Because I've heard stories where people are literally in hospital beds and they're like, oh my gosh, I got to make this call. Like crazy town people, but they get it done because it's a priority. But it's all up to you. That's the hardest part about this. I was a teacher for so long, I'm still a teacher. And these 4th grade kids, I want to just shake them, be like, do the math problem. Like, why are you not listening to me? But they had to want it. They had to want to do it. You can't force people, but you give them the tools and the resources that will help them. And these are the things that work. So if you want it, go after it. That's it, Barb. I'm done. Oh gosh, a lot of chat things. I didn't even read these. Hang on. Oh, do the stacks. Yes.
Silver stacks.
Yeah, if you're my levels 1 through 3, or Mike's levels 1 through 3, you can win an Amazon Echo Dot.
We're doing it too, Julie. So Barbara and I are giving away and it's for our whole team.
You guys.
Yeah.
So here's the other thing. You're not counting action packs, right?
No. This has to be welcome pack.
People are like, well, will an action pack count? Like, here's the reasoning. No, it doesn't count. There are some people, if people are like gung-ho, I'm in this, I want all the slam, I'm going to start sharing right away. Totally. Have them pay the $34.95, register for the action pack, and get it. People who just want to join like normal, get the welcome pack. It is so beneficial. That's what we want to duplicate down is welcome pack, welcome pack, welcome pack. The only reason we're even changing this at all is because this action pack is so out of this world amazing for the people who really want to start sharing right off the bat. And they know that they can make that money back. They really want that new slim. But 100%, most people, I'm saying, girl, I know you want to try this. You've wanted to try this for so long. Get the welcome pack. You get the new slim. You get your starter kit. We can go through it together just like normal. So I'm not counting it either. Welcome packs only for that Echo Dot. And that's the reasoning. We're not just, nonchalantly saying that. It makes the most sense for the majority of people to still get a welcome pack because they need that guidance. They need that triplex. They need that gut health. I know that we have prebiotics in our Slim, but it does not take the place of BioCleanse and ProBio 5. Do not let anyone let you think that. You need that gut health component. This is just an added benefit. What else is on there? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I said, I'd say the same thing about the stacks, Julie, and we've preached this to our team. I mean, totally started in November.
Yeah.
I think I've added close to 900 to 1,000 people by friending people, and everybody that I'm currently talking to, they're new people that I would not have had contact with if it wasn't for the stacks. And Julie, I was like, these are stupid. I don't want to do them.
I did too. I don't like people telling me
work.
Yeah.
Until I started doing them, then I'm like, they do work. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Brag on our team for a minute, though. I mean, oh, good grief. I swear this cat. Every single time I'm on Zoom.
Every time.
Like the people on our team right now that are growing, they do the stacks and they're killing it.
There's not even an outlier of someone who gets lucky. It's people who are doing the activity. Whatever your system is, it's consistent activity. You can't take a break because you're in a bad mood. You can't take a break because you haven't had a customer for a while. That's why, because you're not consistent. It's the ups and downs of network marketing that we're finally understanding. It sucks sometimes, but it's amazing if you have consistent activity. All of a sudden, 15 people message you in a week, and you're like, where'd that come from? Oh, well, that came from January. Mm-hmm. If I hadn't done January, I would be dead in the water right now. It makes a difference. It really does. Just find the time, 20 minutes. You can fit 20 minutes in anywhere if you prioritize it.
And I think our team has really embraced to kind of making their post personal.
Yes.
Instead of just throwing up a graphic of a product every day. And it's really, the last couple of people that said, I want to try a trial of that is, because I've watched your results.
Yeah.
So they want to hear personally from people. And I think our team does a really good job with that, which is why they're having, a lot of growth right now, which is really awesome.
Yes. And I think it was a YouTube where I said, when you stop selling Plexus, you'll sell Plexus. Like stories sell Plexus. People want to know what will happen. How will they feel? Be touchy-feely. Let them know what could happen. Let them experience what your life is like with Plexus. Be the main character on your Facebook page. Look at my branding challenge on HPP. Change a few little things here and there because we're not all social media experts. We definitely were not when we first started, but now I'm like, wow, this works and this doesn't work. So if you need help of finding people to even just follow and watch that do it really, really well, ask us, because there are some people, just off the top of my head, Emily Roberts is an amazing Diamond Ambassador who brands the heck out of herself. And I cannot stop watching her. Rebecca Folks, another Diamond, amazing. And obviously I don't even have to be diamonds, but those are just people coming off the top of my head that just brand themselves well. They're not always just throwing stuff all over Facebook. It's not spammy. They're not putting recipes. They're not letting people tag them and stuff that just bogs their feet up. Have pictures outside playing with your kids and say, wow, this time that I have right now is just amazing. And have your pink drink in your hand. Like little subtle things make a difference. So that's awesome you guys are doing that, because some people just still haven't caught on to that. And it's so hard to train and so hard to explain. But then when you see that it starts to work, you're like, oh, I get it now. What would I scroll past? What would I look at and be intrigued with and wonder how they got that life? And I kind of want to be like that too.
Yeah. Like I said, we have about 8 minutes left, Julie. Is it all right if we open it up? If people have questions, just unmute yourself if you have a question for Julie.
Yeah. And if you don't want to talk, you can put it right down in the chat too.
Yeah.
Or after. You can even write in their little thing after with the recording and they can let me know.
This team is not shy, so I'm waiting for somebody to chime in.
Yeah, we're going to have some teacher wait time. I can wait all night.
I can't. I hate silence.
I didn't used to, but I'll sit there and those kids, and all of a sudden they're like.
That's awesome.
All right, there we go. I'm trying more motivational picks and less. Yes, motivational, inspirational. You still want to have some things in there, especially with New Slim. Like I totally spanned my entire page on Saturday when that big reveal came out because people needed to know the information. But the best thing with the new stuff is your new people, as long as they can go to plexusslim.com, they'll learn all about it. Like, make sure, like you said, be motivational, be inspirational, be someone that you want to follow. Like, those people on Facebook or on or Instagram, whoever, you're like, what are they doing? Like, I want to see these people. Like, you want to be their friend. Like, you want to be involved in their life. Like, it sounds weird, but you do. Like, famous people, kind of. You're like, where are they going? What are they doing? What store do they go to? Like, that kind of stuff. That's what you want to hear. So if you get a new pair of boots that you love, say, oh my gosh, these boots are amazing. And someone's going to say, well, where'd you get those? It doesn't always have to be material type things, or like, where'd you go on vacation? Get conversations going. Make sure that you have a lot of questions. Ask questions, because people love to talk about themselves and they love to have an opinion. When I do some kind of post where I'm trying to get a lot of feedback, I always make it so everyone in my audience has an answer. Or I'll say this or this. And then everyone wants to give their opinion. Or ask a question about how to raise kids. Good gracious. The amount of people who will respond on how they think you should, like, do something with your 3-year-old. Like, it's crazy. You want to have those interactive posts too. And not plexusy, normal life. Ask questions and get feedback from them, and you'll start to really bump your posts and start relationships with people that you just friended, because you want to have that connection too.
Tanya Lair, you unmuted yourself. I'm watching you.
Facebook friends.
Yes.
Like, what are the diamonds who are maxed out with Facebook friends? What do they do? Because it's like 5,000 limit or something.
They start taking people away. See, that's the thing. If you have people on your team, and I do not do this intentionally, I don't ever accept a Facebook friendship unless it's someone that I truly know, like from school or something, because they can automatically follow me. So I have, like, I don't know, over 2,000 people following me now, but I only have like 3,500 friends, because then I can keep friending people. So those people, they start unfriending people, because then they can't add anybody else. So yeah, if I were you, it doesn't matter what rank you are, how many friends you have, change your Facebook settings so people can follow you, and always make all of your Plexus posts public. Even if you don't want to make your kids public or your family public, the followers, so like if Tanya wanted to friend me, but I didn't friend her back, all of a sudden she can start seeing everything in my feed. So Plexus people get to watch you, fabulous, whatever, like Timmy Yancey. You can't be her friend. She's maxed out, but you can follow her. And she brands the heck out of herself too. It's fun to watch her. So watch these people who are doing well, who are branding well, whose businesses are booming because they're doing something right. But if you start to get too close to I think the whole Facebook friend thing is so stupid. But if you get to that point, I just don't accept them if I don't know them, and they can still see all my stuff, but then I have room to still friend people. I'm not like stalker person. I don't friend people I have no relationship with at all. We have a good amount of mutual friends together. A lot of times I'll start a conversation. I'm like, oh, how do you know Susie? And she's like, oh, how do you know her? Like, a lot of times we'll start a conversation. That's like a great icebreaker. But I just wouldn't start friending random people, and don't friend too many either, because you'll get put in Facebook jail. Like, that's why I only friend 5 a day consistently all the time, and it spreads it out.
Okay.
Any others?
Last chance, guys.
I'll never talk to you again. I'll never answer any questions again if you don't do it right now.
You could charge them money, Julie. You don't ask now. You'll have to charge them later.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting me on. I love doing these. I love doing the small Zooms the best. It's just like a small group. Someone say hey.
I heard somebody
Hi,
say
somebody got out of a bath.
Hi.
Hi, girl.
The next Plexus ambassador in 15 years.
My cabinet is dead.
Awesome. Well, Julie, thank you so much for taking your time to speak with us tonight. We really appreciate it. And this team is on fire, so you're going to see a lot of growth here, and we're super excited. So
yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Have a great night.
All right. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hi, guys.